Welcome back. I'm Corey with Climate Heating and Cooling, and we're here today to talk about the right type of filter for your house. Filters are designed to do two things. They're designed to keep your equipment protected, as well as cut down on the amount of dust and other particulates in the air in your home. Choosing the right type of filter is very important for your home. We want to make sure that we have the best protection, as well as the best airflow that we can for your particular heating and cooling system, as well as the ductwork in your house. Filters are rated on what they call a scale for MERV, which is Minimum Efficiency Reporting Value. Functionally, that doesn't mean anything. It's a scale from 1 to 16, with 1 being the lowest, 16 functionally the highest right now. And it gives you an idea of how much it takes out of the air. What this means is that most people are trying to look towards the end of the scale, but they don't actually have the ductwork and equipment able to support it. So we want to be careful when we choose the filters, and we want to try to aim pretty much for the mid-range of what we can do. So we'll talk about different types of filters, and we'll show you some examples. This is a traditional cut-to-fit washable filter. You buy these in certain sizes, you cut them down until they fit in the filter space you have. These used to be made out of hog's hair, they're now a synthetic material. And what you do is you take these out roughly every 60 to 90 days. You hose them off and clean out everything that this is captured on it, let it dry, put it back in the system. They'll last you about 2 to 3 years as long as you make sure you're cleaning them somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5 to 6 times a year. It's a nice little filter. It's got a MERV rating somewhere in the neighborhood of about 3. Very traditional, what we always used to use. Doesn't do much as far as keeping a lot of stuff out of the air, but as we say in the industry, it protects rocks and small children from getting into your heating and cooling system. Where we moved on from this washable filter was to the filter that most people recognize, which is the cardboard edge disposable filter. Again, we're floating somewhere in the neighborhood of about a MERV 3 rating. These are designed to be thrown out and replaced every 30 days. A lot of times people forget that. They go in for 60, they go in for 90 days. And they just really aren't doing the work they're supposed to. So when you buy these, make sure you buy them in bulk, put them right next to your system, and make sure that you're changing them once a month. As an upgrade to this, we see a pleated 1-inch filter. The difference between this and the throwaway filter is the fact that the material is an accordion in here. What this does is this gives us more filter material in there and gives us a higher MERV rate. The issue is, a lot of your big box stores sell these units. Here in the DC metro area, a lot of what the big box stores sell is not going to work in the systems we have in the old homes in Arlington and Bethesda and stuff like that. So be careful when buying these. These will last a little bit longer in your system, somewhere between about 60 to 90 days, but again, they have to be changed on schedule to work correctly. Now, all of these 3 filters are about 1 inch thick. They'll fit in any system in the furnace or air handler, or normally in the slot cut in the return. However, the best upgrade and what we feel is the best compromise for everything is what we call a media filter. This filter, again, is accordion filter. It's a nominally 4 to 5 inches wide, and it needs a special container or slot in the ductwork in order to fit. However, what this does is this provides excellent filtration. This one currently is a MERV 10. We have ones that are MERV 16. They offer excellent filtration. They last close to a year. So you only have to worry about changing it once a year, and frankly, that's probably the best benefit for it. But it does an excellent job in cleaning the air. They're easy and cheap to replace. And then on top of this, we have one that's rated for MERV 16. And that takes out 99% of the particulates in the air. They use them in hospital clean rooms, and quite honestly, unless you have a compromised immune system, I really don't recommend them for residential use. Whatever filter you choose, when you put it in your system, it should slide in and out while the fan is running without getting taken out of your hand. If it gets taken out of your hand, gets sucked into the system, you have a filter that's too restrictive. Back down, buy one that's a little bit cheaper. Otherwise, if you change your filter regularly, you'll help keep the dust out of your house and you'll protect your equipment. Thank you very much.